Hey everyone, I'm working to hit 1,000 subscribers, and I need your help to get there. If you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button
Listen,
right now.
what the Blue Jays just pulled off this offseason is absolutely insane. I mean, we're talking about a team that finally broke through, made it all the way to the World Series, and instead of sitting back and celebrating, they went nuclear in free agency. Think about this for a second. Most teams get to the World Series, lose, and they tell themselves, hey, we'll run it back. We were close. Not Toronto. They saw that loss as fuel, and what they've done since October is borderline unprecedented for a team that was already that good. Dylan Cease, 7 years, $210 million. That's not a depth piece. That's not a let's add some veteran presence kind of move. That's a statement. You're talking about a guy who can absolutely dominate on any given night, and they locked him up for the next 7 seasons. When was the last time Toronto went that aggressive on a starting pitcher? This isn't the Blue Jays we've known for years. This is a franchise that smells blood in the water. But they didn't stop there. Cody Ponce, 3 years, $30 million. Tyler Rogers coming in to shore up that bullpen. And here's the kicker, Kazuma Okamoto taking over third base duties. Look, Okamoto might not be a household name to casual fans yet, but anyone who's been paying attention knows this guy can absolutely rake. The power is real, and slotting him into that lineup gives Toronto yet another dangerous bat. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Bo Bichette is still out there. Kyle Tucker is still available. And somehow, even without adding either of those guys, Bleacher Report's Zachary Reimer is already calling Toronto the team to beat in the American League. Let that sink in. The team to beat, not a contender, not a dark horse, the favorite. And honestly, the numbers back it up. According to Fangraphs projections, the Blue Jays are set to have the highest WAR of any team in the American League heading into next season. The only team in baseball projected higher? The Los Angeles Dodgers. That's the company Toronto is keeping right now. We're talking about a roster that on paper is right there with the defending champions. But here's what really gets me excited. This isn't even their final form. The offseason isn't over. If Mark Shapiro and the front office decide they want to make one more splash, if they go out and land Kyle Tucker, we might be looking at one of the most stacked rosters in recent memory. Tucker in that lineup, surrounded by Vladimir Guerrero Jr., George Springer, and now Okamoto? Good luck pitching to that. The vibe around this team is completely different than it's been in years. There's this electricity, this confidence that wasn't there before. Fans saw what happened in the playoffs. They watched their team finally get over that hump, finally advance past the wild card round, finally compete on baseball's biggest stage. And instead of treating that as the ceiling, the front office is treating it as the floor. That's the difference between a good organization and a great one. Good teams celebrate progress. Great teams use it as motivation to get better. Toronto is doing the latter, and it's showing in every single move they've made. The bullpen is deeper. The rotation is elite. The lineup has more weapons than opposing pitchers know what to do with. And all of this is happening while other AL contenders are standing still or even getting worse. The timing couldn't be better for the Blue Jays to make this push. So yeah, maybe they fell short in the World Series last year. But what they're building right now, this roster has championship written all over it. The pieces are in place, the momentum is real, and the American League better be ready, because Toronto isn't just coming back for another shot. They're coming back better, hungrier, and more dangerous than ever before.